Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We just picked up our 2019 Silverado from Rhino Mobile Detailing, their secondary shop, which is the shop that they do their undercarriage undercoating process and spraying for vehicles. Just picked it up, took a look around. They did a nice job. He even gave me a compliment on the job that I did previously, because I told them about the surface shield that I use on this truck 2 years ago now, and there's still obviously stuff left over, which is a great thing, and why I live and swear and die by that product. And they use fluid film here at their shop, which again is another great product, excuse me, very similar to surface shield. I went with their black color from fluid film on the truck, and then they did a couple of the spots like the door jambs and things like that with the more clear yellowish type spray from fluid film. But driving home here, we also got our 50%. Not sure if I want to go yet. I'm going to take a closer look at it once I get home, just to get the actual shade on it. They did a good job with the tint though. Looked around this as well, looking at it now. Obviously with tint, make sure there's no bubbles and things like that. No hair or dirt or dust gets behind it. They tell you with side windows and stuff like that, don't roll the windows down, but obviously this is a windshield, so we don't have to worry about that. I did ask him one question that he said he never got asked before, and neither did their tint guy, which was, hey, it's winter time and heat does a better job with tint of curing the tint onto the window. So I was like, hey, do you guys recommend running the defrost on heat, just like you're trying to defrost your windshield with ice built up on it? Would that do anything to help it out with curing a little better? And he said it shouldn't be a problem. Everything should be fine with it. Other than that, I think we are going to maybe, I gotta check the weather, we might drive the Silverado into work tonight. We haven't driven it in a while, just to get some of that gas moving. But we do have the stabilizer in here, so the gas isn't going bad or anything like that. I just honestly want to drive it. And we had a rain day yesterday here in Cleveland, Ohio, so it washed a good amount of the salt off the road. But now, since we're undercoated, not really worried about it anyway, even if it was. But I think we're gonna take the Silverado into work tonight for the night shift. Get a good drive in here, give the work truck a night's rest, the 01 Dodge Ram. That one, I might throw some parts at that one first, suspension wise and ball joint wise, excuse me, and brakes, before we have them undercoat that one as well. And again, I'm sure he'll say the same thing. I did a pretty good job. That's what he told me for this truck. He's like, hey, usually people that say they did it themselves, we usually don't see anything left over from what they did, or they do a couple little tiny spots and then get overwhelmed with it and stop. He was like, you really did a nice job with this. I was surprised, he said, of what I did with the surface shield 2 years ago, and he still sees a lot of it left over. And I told him that in the beginning, before they even took the truck and before I dropped it off to him. But he said he was surprised of how well a job I did. And I told him that, or he asked me that, how long did it take me to do it? I said about 2 hours, and he was like, yeah. So their process, they bring your vehicle in, put it up on a lift, and they spray it. You can also get the undercarriage washed beforehand if you want, but for me, I don't like that. I don't want that done. The reason why is because I know and understand the process of how rust works with vehicles, and I want as much dust, dirt, and debris up on the undercarriage as possible to create that barrier between the salt and the frame and the rest of the truck here. So every part of the surface shield that I had on the truck, I did not want it washed off. I told them just to spray right over it, and that's exactly what they did, and I appreciate that for doing that. Other than that, guys, I'm going to get on home here. I will try to give you guys a visual get you guys some light up underneath the undercarriage, and we'll take a look at everything that they did, give you guys a visual of that. So I will see you guys at home.